So this is probably going to be the only tutorial I ever upload, because I'm 8 seconds into this and I already feel slightly awkward. But I have noticed, I'm not going to name any names here, I've noticed that some people, especially people that have come to me in my comments and just asked how to download it, a lot of people seem to have issues with understanding Twixtor. And to be fair, Twixtor is a little complicated the first time you open it. There's not really any instructions, so this is just going to be a quick tutorial on how to use Twixtor with different types of footage that you might have, whatever. So the number one thing I see that people seem to struggle with Twixtor is when they use it with animated footage, which, to be fair, is the number one thing that I see people using Twixtor with in the first place. So if Sony Vegas will comply, thank you. Here we have a clip of Thumbelina. She's just a clip of Thumbelina. She's moving her head, but whatever your video is, I'm not going to judge you. You want it to be slower. You want her to move her head so slowly that it requires this plugin. So you've put the plugin on the clip. You've gone, yeah, I'm going to make this clip slow. It's going to look so good. This is going to be the best thing I have ever uploaded on youtube.com. And when you open Twixtor, you have all these different settings. I'm going to say this is the default that you are going to want from your settings. So if you want to pause and just make a little preset of this default, this is what you want. So here, like, we're all set up, we're ready to go, we've slowed down our clip, and we go to the clip, and let me just wait a second for Sony Vegas. It's okay. It doesn't work very well in this clip, but you see how she's slightly jerky. She's not doing things how she should be. This probably wasn't the best clip to use, but you'll get little jerks in the animation. The number one reason you get little jerks in the animation is because animation is a manufactured product, and the frames, that she doesn't move on every frame. Do you see how she moves here, and then she's stationary? She moves here, and then she's stationary. And what Twixtor does is it manipulates every frame so that it moves into the next one. So if you have frames where the person stays the same, it won't move and it will jerk. So what you want to do is you go to properties and you go to the playback rate and you just put it on 2 times, press enter. Now on every frame, if we turn off Twixtor, oh, I already turned it off, now she moves on every frame, okay? Now the thing you need to keep in mind now as well is when you put Twixtor on, 50 is going to be what was already 100. So 100 is regular speed. 50 is going to be default speed, but now you've just Twixtored it, and why did you do that? So what you want to do is you want to have a number lower than 50. So we're going to choose 20. Now, when we go through this, now Thumbelina, she's going to move smoothly. There's not going to be any jerkiness, and she's just going to be slower. I mean, her eye jerks a bit, but I'm not Don Bluth, I wasn't in charge of that. Now you may be looking at this and you may be thinking, but Shelley, I don't have a stationary clip of a girl's face where she just moves her head slightly and is twee. I'm trying to make an AMV where things are action and pow and there's beats and it's not just, Thumbelina. Well, I thought ahead here. Here we have a clip from Fire and Ice. Now if we watch this clip, there's a lot of jerking around, there's a lot of movement. Now, second thing I see people doing with Twixtor, which you cannot do with Twixtor. Let's repeat that, please. You cannot do this with Twixtor. You cannot use Twixtor on high action scenes. And the reason you can't use Twixtor on high action scenes, at least with animation, is that if I just throw it on here, and then we get a big jerking movement. Somewhere, please. Let there be a big jerking movement. There's gonna be like here. There's a weird. You get these like it doesn't look good, and it's bad. See his face. It's no. You don't want this in your clip. So there's two things you have to do. Either one, you have to give up on using Twixtor on that clip. You can't have everything in life. It's just something you have to get used to. But the number two thing you can do is you can work around this. So let's turn off Twixtor for a moment. We're going to move past these big motion scenes. Oh, look, we found a section where he moves a lot less. So we just split the clip. And then in this part of the clip, we turn Twixtor on. We do the same thing we were doing before. We'll put it at 20. We go to properties, we put it at 2 times speed so that we have every frame, and then see he's moving slowly. He's moving slowly, and then we seem to have hit another big movement. So what you want to do is as soon as you hit that big movement, you split the clip again. Now, here's the thing with Twixtor. When you split the clip, it's not going to look the same because you've slowed the clip down considerably before. So this is just going to take some you're just going to have to get used to this. It's part of using Twixtor. But you just grab your clip, you find the frame that comes immediately after this. If that's the same frame, so you want to move it to the frame that comes afterwards. And there, and now you'll have a section where it goes slow, so you can manipulate that with the beats. You can do whatever you want. It looks different. You get a little funky slow-mo bit. This is all you can do with action scenes. You're not going to be able to Twixtor an entire action scene, but you can. And then see, you get another small movement section. You can turn on Twixtor again. There's no one telling you can't. It's your life. You do what you want with it. You put Twixtor on again. And you have another slow section. We've had this. So we have a fast section. We have a slow section. Fast section. Oh. Sony Vegas, please. Please, for the love of God, you're on display here. People can see you. Well, you see, things aren't going well here. You know what? Never mind. That was a bad scene to Twixtor, but we all make mistakes and we all live and we all learn. But you get the idea. But now you're thinking, Shelly, I didn't want to use 2D animation in my video. I wanted to do a 3D animation video about Elsa. I wanted her to conceal and not feel, but I wanted her to do it in slow-mo. Well, children, you're in luck, because you know what? 3D animation, it works exactly the same as 2D animation, except 3D animation didn't require some people in an office to draw every frame. So you don't need to speed 3D animation up, because if you look at Elsa, every single frame that I click on, Elsa is different from the frame before. So you don't need to do anything. 3D animation is all set up for you. You just throw Twixtor on, you go pachow. Twixtor is on, and you know what? Elsa, she's moving slowly now. She can move slower than that. She can move slower. Believe me, you can make this go slow. Elsa, she is looking forlorn. She is barely fucking. Hold on. And see, she's moving very, very slowly. You've got your slow-mo effect ready and waiting. She's ready to have an angsty Evanescence song put in the background. Your video practically complete right here, right now. Everyone is going to be so impressed, as you have me to thank you. Now you're thinking, but Shelly, I didn't want to make an animated video. I wanted to make a live action video of Attack the Block because I have quite good taste. And I wanted to do some cool slow-mo action scenes with younger John Boyega. And I'm thinking, okay, you know what, I've got you, because you know what, Attack the Block was one of the only live-action films I had on my computer, and I don't remember why I downloaded it, but we're going to use it. So we have this clip. There's some running. Live action is what Twixtor was made for. It works the same as 3D every frame, because John Boyega is not a manufactured product. He is a man. He moves constantly. You just throw Twixtor on, you choose a number, pow. Very, very easy. Once you have your preset and you know what to do, oh, it's slow-mo. Oh, it's slow-mo. And then, you know, you can do what you were doing before. You can cut the clip. You can get rid of Twixtor. You can make him go fast again. You can do some cool action stuff. I don't remember where this frame was. I'll reframe this. It's a man running. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't remember. I think that's it. Yep, see that? Okay. So he's gonna go slow, and then he's fast, it's fine. And you know what? You don't have to do it at normal speed, you can speed this up. You can make him go super fast. You make him go super fast, you will have a cool action video with slow-mo subject. Look, you are doing brilliantly, and you've learned how to do Twixtor, and it was all thanks to me. And yeah, this was basically really just speeding things up in 2D so that it doesn't jerk around, and not putting it on animated action scenes, because you'll have a bad time. Like right here, this is a bad time. You don't want this. You don't want it. Maybe you know, I don't know what you want for your AMV. Maybe you do want this. Maybe this is what you set out for, in which case you were already on the way. But if you wanted it to be smooth, you know, just 2 times the speed, make sure there's no big actions happening. You can just cut things out. You can zoom in. You just want these men in the background to look. These men in the background aren't doing weird shit. You just zoom in on their little Neanderthal faces. Look, see? Oh, they're slow-moing beautifully. Oh no, he's not there because his hair moved. This was a bad clip to use. It was a bad clip to use. Why were you doing Twixtor of a 1983 Ralph Bakshi masterpiece that is Fire Eyes in the first place? We don't know, but hopefully now you know how to use Twixtor. The end.